everyone, welcome. This is Lindsay and I am with the Hoosier Vintage, so welcome to our channel. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to visit Purdue University where our daughter is studying in school. And so it was really fun to take just a few minutes. I took her shopping. We were able to go to just TJ Maxx, get some stuff she needed for some different events that she has going on in school. It's so fun to watch her just live her life and just, as a young adult and have so much fun. But after I dropped her off, I was able to stop at Goodwill and I took a picture and was actually going to do a video and show you what I purchased and realized my phone was almost dead. So I just snapped a photo and then went about my business doing my shopping. I was actually glad I didn't record because it was so busy. But now I'm home and I thought I would take an opportunity to show you what I was able to find. So the old receipt, I spent a total before taxes of $89.82. Now, the majority of that purchase was actually for a pair of shoes that I was able to buy for my husband, Nick, who also is part of the Hoosier Vintage, but he's working today, so he's not here with me. But I'll put a picture of the shoes. They were super cute and in great condition. They are Uggs. And yeah, so they fit him and he was able to wear them. I really liked that they were lined and they're waterproof. So those are really great for this time of year. So without those, let me go ahead and show you what else I bought. And then we have a lot of different things going on. So we have our brick and mortar shop, the Hoosier Vintage, if you'd ever like to come visit us in Mentone, Indiana. We also have a booth at the Dutch Lady Antiques in Napanee, Indiana. We do sell online. And then we just have a couple different things going on. So let me show you what we got and what I'm planning on doing, or where I'm planning on selling it. So if you like it, you will know where to find it. So the first thing I bought is actually for myself, and it is this little candle. And I knew straight away because we sell these in our shop, but this is from the Antique Candle Company candles. And this is the frankincense and myrrh, which I don't think they have this year, but this was only 99 cents. And these retail for $8. So this was a fun smell that will be, fun smell. This will be a fun find, and I can just I'll probably put it in our bathroom here, and this will be fun for Christmas here. I got this this was only 99 cents. It's that, that old school like 50s plastic, and it was all taped up and had this noise. And so when I opened it up at home, Nick actually discovered that there are two of them. So this is actually going to be in our shop. And so if you like these, I just think they're so cute and would be so fun, like on a little girl's dresser or, on a vanity or something. This just made me remember when I was a little girl and I would like collect teddy bears. Anybody else remember these, like from the 90s? But this was a cherished teddy. He's putting a skate on, and this was only 99 cents. So I will probably pop this in the shop and see if somebody else wants it. But I love nostalgic little items like this. Same with this. I just loved this little girl. She was only 99 cents, and yeah, it's a bear with a broom. So there you go. This will probably be going in our shop. I don't know which way it's supposed to go, but this was, again, only 99 cents, and I just thought, like, clearly homemade, very primitive and fun. This would be a really fun cutting board at like a lake house or something like that. So it could also be a fun wall display. So yeah, Just thought this was cute. I don't really have a purpose yet for it. I don't know if it's going to full sell it on eBay or what we'll do with it. So time will tell. Now for only $4.99, I was able to get this big Mama Jamba thing of ornaments. And this had just a bunch of different ones. And there was one, Nick was like, when I got home, he said, like, what are you doing with that? Because there are a lot of ornaments. And so there are a lot that might go back to the Goodwill. We will have to see. But there were some, like this one's from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Can you see this? Just a little train, Mr. Rogersy. And this little job was why I got it, because our family, we are huge Snoopy fans. This is like a homemade stocking. There's a little Woodstock. But last year I bought the sheets from Pottery Barn of Snoopy for my son's room, and they're so cute. I wish I had gotten them for myself. So yes, I'm holiday sheets people now. But I got my daughter Hello Kitty sheets for from Pottery Barn, the Christmas Hello Kitty sheets. I have Kate Spade ones with cute like pink houses, and then yeah, our son has Snoopy, so don't judge. But I loved this ornament, probably like from the 80s. Super cute. There are birds, if you're bird people. Let's see what else is in here. I don't know what's going on there. Just a lot of these, like, just plastic. Here is, look. What is this? It has a bushy tail. Is this a squirrel playing volleyball? Volleyball squirrel. So, and I didn't know what was going on with this in the bag, and still don't know. Like, she's swinging. So there you go. $5. I'll like go through and just, yeah, figure out what we want and what we don't want. I mean, do you want this? So let's move on. There we go. So with the plastic heart vanity dishes, I also purchased this cake mold, and I just loved this, 99 cents. I do have a few of these, and I mean, they're not like a high dollar item. They're just really cute. I love to put them in displays, or they make really great just little things to put gifts in and make a little gift basket. So yeah, that is what what I'm planning on doing with that, and that should be at the Hoosier Vintage shop. Next for 99 cents is this English tea collection tea house from Bentley's, and I am currently kind of obsessed with like the house shaped tea tins, so this one just had to come home with me, and we went to London last year, so you know, just kind of fun. But I probably will put this in our shop. This one is probably going to be going into our booth, and this is an Anchor Hocking juice pitcher, and it has the teal lid, and so I love these. They are really thick glass, that refrigerator glass, and they just make such a fun display. You know, like even Christmas morning when you get out the juice for the family meal, it's fun to have it in something like that. This is another one. We are doing kind of like a sweet theme, just like soft and romantic theme at the shop. So this is going to be going there. This was $2.99, and just thought this was really cute. No chips or cracks. Really great condition. Just this little tea tray. These are also really great on your vanity. So I put like all of my different foundations on this one, and then down here I'll put like my toners and stuff like that, the chunkier bottles. There's the word. Words are hard today. There you go. To go on eBay, I found a pair of J. Jill trousers in like this really pretty wine color. And upside down, they have like a really wide leg. They're not a flare or anything, but they're probably just a straight leg. But yeah, that wide leg pant is really popular right now. These were $4.99, and when I just did like a quick comp on eBay for them in the shop, it looked like they're going for about $20. And then when I dug into it, when I got home, like sizing and color and everything, it looks like probably closer to $30. So that was a really good 5 into 30. Can't beat that. And then next to it, somebody must have just had like a lot of J. Jill clothes, and I have I have a tulle skirt that's J. Jill, and love the quality. So I always look for things that I like to wear, because I don't feel bad selling it, because I know of the quality and how it holds up and stuff like that. But these are like a micro corduroy pant, and so these are not like a tape, these aren't like a flare leg, but they're just probably a straight leg. So they're not the skinnies. The skinnies are getting harder to sell. So yeah, I try to look for the straight leg pants. These are also going to be going on eBay, and these are the Ralph Lauren pants. And this, I mean, they're not straight Ralph Lauren, they're the Lauren by Ralph Lauren, but still, these look like they're going for about $35. And they have a really pretty zipper detail. And again, these are like a baggier pant leg, but these might be these are a little tapered. So anyway, these in that workwear section, these looked like they were also going for about $35. So about $15 of pants that will go for probably about $100 total. So that wasn't bad at all. This was something I found, sorry, getting it off the hanger for the associate, it got kind of messed up, but let me see if I can show you. This reminded me of Suzanne Sugarbaker from Designing Women. Do you remember that? But it's this, she used to wear this color a lot, but it's this vintage dress by this Ori Lee. You can see that. It keeps getting my face instead. But also it's really pretty, really well taken care of, no pulls or anything. There is some slight pilling down on the skirt, but I can just shave those off. And then yeah, it has this pretty, like the neck ties. So it'll tie up at the neck. So that'll be really pretty to see. And then also it has the belt. So that is fun, because it's hard to find them with the belt. So vintage dress, probably from the 70s or the 80s. It has the shoulder pads. So that'll be fun, and that will be on the eBay sale, on the eBay site as well. Something I don't normally sell, but I'm trying to branch out on eBay, is medical equipment is a huge seller. And so I found this for $3.99. I mean, who's like, woo, an air cast? But these go for between like $40 and $50. So for $3.99, not a bad turnover of investment here. So make a good little bit of profit on that. And it's in like new condition. So I would also preface that the Goodwill is like right by Purdue's campus. And so I'm just thinking of my kids. Like if my daughter had an air cast and then she was done with it, she would take it to the Goodwill. So you know, things are in like new, hardly used condition, and they're just, you know, they don't have room to store things, so it's just getting donated, which I will take. So Um, two more things, but the one thing is this jackety jacket, which is cropped. This is a cropped jacket, and I got it because it's new with tags, and it just feels really soft on the inside. And it's also a size small, so our daughter can wear it if we end up not selling it, but I just thought it was really cute. It was only $4.99. The brand is Better Together, which I've never heard of, but I'm going to be researching it, and it might just be one of those like lesser brands. But again, it was just cute enough that I was like, I know she'll wear that, and $5 for a sweatshirt is great. And then the last thing I found were these shoes, these New Balance 574s. These were such a fun find. So, these appear to be pretty brand spanking new. So, also, they have these detachable logos that come off, and then there's a bag of them of all different kinds that you can put on. So how fun is this? And then that's in one shoe. The other shoe then still has like another pair of shoelaces with gold tips. So that was really fun as well. And so these will definitely be going on eBay. But I just saw those when I was getting Nick's UGG shoes and couldn't pass these up. Like, wow, that was a really great deal. These were only $12.99. And they look like they're going for, which I always think $12.99 is really expensive at Goodwill, but maybe that's just because, I mean, when I was young, don't you hate when people say that and you're like, yeah, we get it. Prices have changed, but they really have. But for $12.99, these look like they're going to sell for at least $100 on eBay. So can't beat that. That's a pretty great profit. So that was what I have. Hope you enjoyed that. Just curious if you are a reseller, how you calculate prices. So what I used to do is I would go into our spreadsheet or like our software, and I would take a receipt and I would write every single thing and how much it was. And this year in 2026, we are going to an average cost of goods. So I will be taking out the UGG shoes and then the sweatshirt if my daughter keeps it as personal expenses, and then everything else I will be taking the price and then dividing it by how many items I'm going to sell. So if the ornaments are getting divided into lots, I'll figure out, you know, like 5 of those plus everything else, and then divide it by that number to give me the average cost of goods so that I don't have to keeping track. And then I can either put it into the spreadsheet then of just how much that Goodwill trip was per item, so that when I grab an item, I can think, oh yeah, it was when I went to that Purdue Goodwill. And then I'll know the average cost of goods that I will just price everything at. I can enter them right there if I want to, or I can just write it on the receipt and then just keep that and have it for reference if I want to use it, do that way. So that is why I am enjoying the idea of the average cost of goods. When I first started reselling about 5 years ago, I thought like, no way, like I want to keep track of every single thing, how much it is, because I didn't want, you know, if I got something for 10 cents, and my average cost of goods made it like I got it for $1, I thought that makes it look like I didn't get as much profit. But I think the ease of use, as we ramp up our inventory, it's just kind of our inventory number has gotten out of control to continue figuring the price of cost of goods for every single item. So that being said, we're going to average cost of goods. If you are a reseller, I would love to know, do you keep track of every single price, or do you do average cost of goods? How do you keep track of that? So that is all I have for you today. If you want to follow us, we are the Hoosier Vintage with little dots on Instagram. We're the Hoosier Vintage on Facebook. You can find us. We have the HoosierVintage.com website, and here we are on the YouTubes. So I hope you enjoyed this video of what we got from Goodwill. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. We, as you can see, are new, so you could follow us and, take pity on us. But we'd love to have you follow along on our journey. We have, like I said, we have a store called the Hoosier Vintage, and we offer curated goods from the Crossroads, primarily vintage, and we offer handmade items from Indiana, the Crossroads. Hoosier. We're here in Indiana. So I hope you liked this. It was great to be here and so fun. And I just love showing all of my finds and what we're planning on doing with them. You never know what kind of display we're going to make next. So that's always the fun part at the shop. So I hope you have a great day. And until next time, I will see you, and stay out of trouble. Okay, bye.